Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and also turn on the notifications if you want to be notified when I post new videos. I am very excited to be back on this channel. I haven't really been uploading on here just because I haven't really had a lot of great ideas for content for this channel. But I am very excited about today's topic. If you have any video requests or anything that you want to see, any advice you need on like a specific area, definitely make sure to comment down below and let me know so that I can help you out a little bit. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips for your first horse show. I do want to say before I start giving my advice, I didn't really show a lot growing up while I was riding. I think I did like maybe I don't know, 3 or 4 shows. I really did not show a lot, mainly because it just wasn't for me. I have anxiety. I don't like when people are watching me, so it just, well, okay, that's kind of ironic because I'm filming a video and putting it on the internet, but like, just the whole show environment wasn't for me. But I don't want to scare you because showing can be very fun. And I did have a blast at the shows that I did. There was one show that I did where we got to spend the night at the barn at the showgrounds. And I was just with all my barn friends and we slept in a tack room with sleeping bags and woke up at like 4 a.m. to feed the horses. And then we started getting ready and it was just so much fun. So I don't want to say that showing, is terrible, because it's not, and it can be a really great experience for a lot of people. Whether you're doing this to further your riding career or if you're just showing for the fun of it, this video is for you. And I have some easy tips that you can apply to your show days. Let's just get into the advice because I will talk for like 20 minutes and we don't need that. My first tip is to make sure that you get a good night's sleep before the show. So the night before, make sure that you're going to bed at a good time. In the past, I remember staying up so late, like the night before a show, and just being nervous and, not really being able to fall asleep. But then like the next day, I would be exhausted, and it just, it's better to just be well rested, to feel your best so that you can perform your best. If you are nervous, maybe try and listen to a podcast to help you go to bed, or read a book, or just do something that is gonna help you wind down for the night. Yeah, make sure you're getting a good night's rest. It's very important. Do not skip it. Don't try to pull an all-nighter. Don't try to stay up because you're nervous. Try and just go to sleep. My second tip also has to do with the day before. Before you go to bed, make sure that your clothes are ready to go. Try and get your show clothes, try and get your tack ready if you can. Just try and lay everything out so that when you wake up the next morning, you're not looking around for your show jacket or your helmet and you're not trying to scramble to get everything together. It's better to just be organized and have everything laid out the night before. If you can do this with your horse tack as well, that'll be very helpful. Also, if you have like a horse trailer or whatever vehicle you're taking to the showgrounds, try and load all of your tack maybe like into your car the night before, just so that you're not, like, oh my gosh, I have to leave in 20 minutes and I'm not even dressed yet and I need to get everything into my car. If you can just get everything packed up, everything organized the night before, I promise it's going to make your life easier and you can just focus on having fun at the show instead of like, stressing out about how everything is going wrong because you're not ready to go. That gives you more time to maybe grab a coffee before heading to the showgrounds, or maybe spending an extra few minutes with your horse. My third tip is to lean on your trainer if you need anything. Chances are you're gonna be pretty nervous. You may have some questions or things that you're worried about. Voice them to your trainer. That's what they are there for. They want to see you succeed. They want to help you. So if you're nervous or maybe you have a question about one of the courses in your class, whatever it is, whatever concerns you have, tell your trainer. Ask them the questions. Don't be afraid. Don't try and act like, you know what you're doing if you don't. Like, it's better to just ask questions, and then that way you can perform your best. You want to be set up for success, and that is literally what your trainer is there for. So use them, ask your questions. Also, if you're showing with anybody from your barn or anybody It might help to ask them questions as well, and maybe chat about the classes you guys are in before the class starts. It'll be much better than getting into the ring and realizing, oh my God, I don't remember where I'm supposed to be going. Literally one of my biggest fears that I had when I used to show was like, wait, what's my next jump? Like I'm so nervous that I'm forgetting. Which that does happen a lot. So like if it does happen to you, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself, because we all make mistakes. And if it's your first show, you shouldn't even be like worried about, you know, getting first place or like trying to look the best that you can. If it's your first show, just have fun, okay? Please, just have fun with it. Riding is supposed to be fun. And of course, you know, you want to do well and you should want to succeed, but don't put so much pressure on yourself to ride a certain way, or, you know, I have to get first place. Like if that's your mindset going into the class, it's not going to be fun. And I feel like everybody's first horse show should just be fun, because at the end of the day, we all love horses, right? That's why we're all at the show. Everybody competing. We're here because we love horses, okay? So at the end of the day, I don't care if I get first place or last place. I'm just happy to be here. My next tip is to try not to compare yourself to the other people competing. This could be people that are in your class with you, if you're doing like a group class, or maybe just people that, you know, are in other classes and you're watching them ride. Try not to compare yourself to them. I know like it can be really hard, even when you're not riding, just in life in general, it's hard not to compare yourself to others, but you should really just be focused on your horse. That's it. You shouldn't really be like comparing yourself to how other people in the ring are riding. And that can be really hard to do, and it can be very easy to just look at somebody riding and go, oh my gosh, wow, their form is great, and you know, I hope I ride like that. I hope I look like that. Are my heels down? Am I holding my reins like that? I don't know. And then you start doubting yourself. And then your horse will start to sense that you're doubting yourself. And then everything will just be thrown off. So, and if this is your first show, I really don't think that, again, like you should be focused on winning per se. I know, of course, everybody wants to win, but at the end of the day, that's really not what's important. What's important is that this is a learning opportunity for you, and this is a moment for you to grow within your riding career. And if you are only focused on other people, you're not going to be able to grow the way that you should. And my last tip for this video is to try and spend time with your horse before your show starts. So before your classes for the day start, try and just have a few moments where it's just you and your horse, nobody else around, no stress. And this probably sounds cheesy, but it really does come down to the bond you have with your horse. If you have a strong bond with your horse, you're probably going to perform well, because it's going to be very evident that you and your horse get along, you make a good team. If you're kind of just showing up to ride and you're not really even, you know, in it for the bonding that you get to have with that horse, it's going to show in your riding, and it's going to probably not be that enjoyable. It's not even really worth it if you don't spend time with the horse that you're riding. Whether it's, you know, whether you own the horse, whether it's a lesson horse, whatever it is, it helps to bond with that horse. Your horse is trusting you to get them through the jump course or whatever class you're in, and they will trust you the more you bond with them, the more time you spend with them. I feel so cheesy saying this, but it's just the truth. So spend time with them and remind yourself that you're not just in this to win. You're in it for the learning experience, and you're in it because you love riding and you love horses. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Have fun with it. I say this in every video. I'm like, just have fun. But honestly, like at the end of the day, you should be having fun with riding. It shouldn't be something that stresses you out, makes you feel sick to your stomach. It should be something that you enjoy. Let me know if this advice was helpful to you. And if you have, sorry, my cats are like running around fighting with each other. There they are. If you have any video ideas or requests that you would like to see me cover, let me know down below in the comments and I would love to help you out. But with that being said, make sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure to have the post notifications on so that you know when I post a new video. Good luck with your show, and I will see all of you in my next video.